I have to tell you, it's going to be horrible for me. They're going to take away my birthday for showing this. The judges, the lawyers, the jailers, the cops, the prosecutors, the probation officers, the ankle monitor people, the blowing your straw people, everybody gets to make money off of you going to the dungeon, except for people on YouTube. We don't get to show you what the coppers are doing to people, and it get monetized. Not that hundreds of thousands or millions of people don't look at it. We don't buy anything. The people who watch the cops abuse other people, we don't buy anything. It's not advertiser worthy. We need to age restrict that. So this story's pretty.
Two former Lawrence County Sheriff's deputies face federal charges for the brutal beating of a 61-year-old man. News Channel 5 Investigates first reported that Mike Jones suffered serious injuries after his arrest in 2020. These pictures show him in the hospital. Today, a federal grand jury indicted Lawrence County deputies Zach Ferguson and Eric Caperton for excessive use of force and for obstruction of justice. The indictment claims they tried to cover up the beating by lying to criminal investigators. Jones' brother spoke to us nearly 2 years ago when the FBI announced it was investigating this case.
Oh, it was savage, there's no doubt. And then after that, to take photos, it sells me as a trophy.
Our investigation revealed court filings which claim the deputies took cell phone pictures of Jones after they beat him.
So, don't gloss over that. A lot of people, when we become so desensitized, but I just want to play it back just really fast so you can listen to what the reporters.
Court documents indicated the deputies later deleted those photos in an attempt to hide what happened.
It was me as a trophy.
Our investigation revealed court filings which claim the deputies took cell phone pictures of Jones after they beat him.
Okay, so okay, so how many of y'all, when you see somebody and you see a picture of them and their face is bashed open or their eye is, if they're just all effed up, how many of you, when you see somebody like that, you go, oh my God? Put a 1 in the chat if that's what you do. Put a 1 in the chat if when you see someone's face bashed, you go, ooh, and you cringe. 1 for me, because I do. These sicko cops took a picture of the dude's face while he was beat to dog poo.
The court documents indicate
after they did it,
the deputies later deleted those photos in an attempt to hide what happened.
So here,
the FBI is investigating a case first reported by News Channel 5 Investigates.
Agents are looking into whether 2 Lawrence County deputies used excessive force during an arrest last year and whether a prosecutor advised them to cover it up. Investigative reporter Ben Hall has new information in this case.
It all started with claims that 2 deputies used excessive force when arresting 62-year-old Mike Jones. They charged him with resisting arrest after Jones led deputies on a chase near the Lawrence and Giles County line last October.
Well, I didn't even recognize it was him when I saw him. His face was all swollen, his eyes were shut.
Jones's brother wants everyone to see these pictures taken at the hospital after his brother's arrest.
Imagine what he looked like before he was all cleaned up, before they put stitches in his face and whatever they've done, right? And that's what the cops took pictures of.
A News Channel 5 Investigates first reported allegations that one of the deputies took cell phone pictures of Jones right after the beating and sent them to a prosecutor in District Attorney Brent Cooper's office. A court filing alleges the prosecutor told the deputy to delete the pictures from his phone.
The officers had him some trophy photos, and the DA was telling them that's bad evidence against them. They need to just get rid of them.
District Attorney Brent Cooper confirms the FBI is now investigating allegations of excessive force and tampering with evidence. Cooper fired Assistant District Attorney Emily Crafton days after he learned about the excessive force allegations. She was fired for unsatisfactory job performance.
Okay, just imagine the level of cop sucker that this woman is. The cops send her a text message and say to her, "We've beaten a man so badly, we have photographs of him and she says, delete those photos because those are evidence against you." This woman is the biggest cop sucker ever. She got filthy pictures sent to her and she said, hide them.
She was fired for unsatisfactory job performance. Deputies Caperton and Ferguson were put on administrative leave with pay in early June.
They've been on leave since June. There's really no reason why it's taking this long.
Attorney Andrew Nutt now represents.
They've been on administrative leave with pay since June.
Mike Jones and questions whether Caperton and Ferguson are really off the job. This photo shows Deputy Caperton in court in July. Witnesses say he had his badge and gun. It was the day a judge dropped the resisting arrest charges against Mike Jones.
How surprised were you to see him in court with his badge and gun?
Shocked. I think everybody in the courtroom was shocked.
Lawrence County Sheriff John Myers said Deputy Caperton was in court because he was subpoenaed to testify. He said the deputies were never made to turn in their badge and gun when they were put on administrative leave.
And this is in Tennessee.
The sheriff said Caperton and Ferguson are now back at work in a limited capacity. And they are in
meaning they're back on the job full time, doing whatever they want to do.
Limbo, waiting for any ongoing investigation to end.
If you've done something wrong, you certainly shouldn't be paid to continue to do what you've done.
Attorney Andrew Nutt is concerned the deputies are back at work at all.
Attorney Andrew Nutt.
He hopes the FBI investigation is over soon and it leads to charges. Ben Hall, News Channel 5, investigates.
Ben and the...
Okay. You cannot leave yourself powerless to another person. That is why I have an indestructible trifold I sell on DeleteLawz.com. The digital download's $9. And if you can't afford the digital download for $9, I sent off $50 today. If you sent me an inquiry through my DeleteLawz.com and I haven't got to you yet, I'm sorry. I got 50 out today and I was trying to get more out, but I fell asleep at the computer and then I woke up and I'm still working with Heather, with Jason. So anyway, listen, get a trifold. Make sure you have it in your car at all times.